I guess we could see what Nancy's doing today. Welcome to Nancy Drew Danger on Deception Island. I'm gonna start the video here so I take out anything incriminating that I've said so far.
Welcome to my latest case, Danger on Deception Island. To learn how to play, choose Gameplay Overview. When you're ready to start the game, choose either Junior or Senior Detective.
You got it, babe. I'm so a junior detective, but thank you. No, I didn't need a second screen to... Are you sure? Are you sure you want to play on easy mode? Are you sure? Yeah, yes, Nancy, I'm really sure.
Dear Ned, here I am on a ferry bound for Deception Island, one of the San Juan Islands off the coast of Washington State. George's friend, Katie Firestone, is expecting me. Katie's a marine biologist who's doing research into deep water parasitic growth. She also owns a whale watching boat and takes tours out practically every day. I should be excited, but for some reason I feel on edge, like something's out of whack. Maybe it's because George and Beth arranged this little vacation for me, and sometimes their plans don't work out so well. Or maybe it's because we're about to dock at a place called Snake Horse Harbor. Kind of a creepy name for a town, don't you think? Or maybe it's because I haven't been on vacation for so long that I've forgotten how to relax. Anyway, we're here. It's not raining, but it's not sunny either. It's just kind of gray. Maybe that's why I feel so strange. Ever yours, Nancy.
She's concerned about the snake horse and not about the Deception Island? Oh. I hate the auto movement.
You must be Nancy. I'm Katie Firestone. Come on, I'll take you down to the boat.
Oh, it always makes me so uneasy, like something bad's gonna happen.
I just got back from getting some groceries. George could not have picked a better time to arrange for you to come out here. Just last week, this orca showed up in the channel, and now it... Oh my gosh, what happened? Someone tore the place apart. The engine's a mess, parts are missing, others are damaged. Why would somebody do this?
I love that it has like distance stereo. It feels like she talks so quiet when she's far away and we're up close. Why would somebody do this? It's like those, you guys ever watch those, like, High School Musical 2, but with real sounds? You know what I'm talking about, where they do the music videos, but they do, like, all the sneaker squeaking in the music videos? Anyways, I love those. That's what this is reminding me of right now. Oh my god, sorry, I got so behind in chat and honestly, what was a very short introduction for a Nancy game. Usually they love to just talk and talk and talk at you. How many points did Poky take an edible and have a snacking stream? How many points? How many points? How many points, chat? 420? Oh, hey Eddie, how's it going? Sugar's crazy addictive. Downside as a food lover. Oh, I know, No, sugar is I'm so down bad for sugar all the time. I know, I'd be really beautiful. I'd have great skin if I could just stop eating sugar all the time. But, you know, I had to have some flaws, otherwise I'd be too perfect. So I have to be addicted to sugar and a little bit pudgy because of that. The world couldn't handle this amount of perfection otherwise. I hope the twist is Nancy Drew's Shutter Island. I am kind of nervous about where this game's going to be. I think it's going to be a really gray game, which is going to go great with, I don't know if you can see the window. It's been so gray outside here. So it really matches the vibe of what I'm living in right now. Tilda, this is the first Nancy you ever played? How does it rank on your Nancys? Is it like a special place in your heart because you played it first? Or is it like mid-tiers after you've played more? I was in high school, my choir director freshman gave me brownies as a gift. They didn't seem out of the ordinary, but he was weird. Next semester he came back, he was fired for doing not so appropriate things with a certain demographic. To this day I wonder if there's something more in those brownies. Oh my god, bread ghost! That was such a loaded story. Oh, it's weird. That's weird. It's weird for adults to give children gifts. that you're not related to, in my opinion. That's brownies. Oh no. I would keep that one locked in the memory bank, Bread Ghost. I wouldn't explore that too much. I feel like the director for this game told the Nancy voice actor to use a mansplaining tone when she talks. Nancy has like a very bossy tone, but I kind of like it. Like, it makes her feel like she's kind of in charge, but that she's also kind of a child. Like, she's very clearly like 18 years old. In the mid-80s China, they gave heroin addicts infinite heroin but minimal medical care. They told the world it was part of a large rehab program, but it was a way for them to tank their drug user population. Interesting. You know, this is why I don't learn about history, because it just, you learn, there's too much bad stuff has happened, and sometimes you just kind of want to leave it there and not think about. I mean, it's good to learn. But wow, that's another 2 loaded stories back to back from Red Ghost and Tired Bison. Who's this woman child? Oh yeah, I guess we should meet her. Sorry. This is, what did she say? We met Katie Firestone? That's a drag queen name. That's not a real name. That's a piece, right? Like, that's not her real hair. I'm having trouble not seeing her as a drag queen, if we're being honest, but she's like Pacific Northwest drag queen. Yeah, so that's exactly right. She really does have this fuck-ass bob. Oh, hey, Neil. I'm sorry. I didn't hear watch your profanity. I'm sorry. I think it might be a profane one today, Neil. Sorry. Game special to me, though I was either legit too young and stupid to beat it, or we didn't beat it till like 2 years later. We were like 8. She doesn't know, but I love Lonnie. Shake and go wig. Yeah, let's, why would somebody do this? Why would somebody do this atrocious haircut to your hair, babe? I don't know, Miss Katie. Who could have done this?
Do you have any idea who did this?
No. Look, you're on vacation. Just go relax. Or bike into town, or take my kayak out. It's at the end of the dock. Just always wear your life jacket. And don't go past the channel markers. And if the fog starts coming in, head to shore fast. The fog we get around here is as thick as cotton. And never go out without a GPS.
This is too many things.
Positioning system. Mine's somewhere around here. Anyway, your bunk's the empty one below. Why don't you go unpack?
She told me like 10 things not to do.
I'm all unpacked.
She told me 10 things not to do, and I just know I'm gonna die about 7 of those ways. I'm going to forget a life jacket. Gosh, she said so many things. Who could possibly remember all these things at once? Take the kayak out, get eaten by orca, good time. Yeah, that's the first one. Now that we're unpacked. Uh-oh. Are we unpacked? You lied, Nancy. Tatler, Mayan temple used as alien landing pads. Chaco pottery reconstructed, Beach Hill music. Oh yeah, we did the Beach Hill one. Is that the one with Alejandro? No. Yes? I can't remember where we found Alejandro now. Or is Alejandro the one at the lake? Was that it? That was all that was in here? No common name, no common name. The music, why are you swelling so much? Nothing's happening. Hold on just a second.
Dear Ned, here
oh
I
my
am
god,
on a
why is
ferry
it so
bound for
high?
Deception Island. Dear Ned, here I am on a ferry bound for Deception Island.
That's so loud. horse shirt comes up so much in all the games. This horse shirt? Nancy's a horse girl? I don't know why, but this is, you kind of have me shook with this information that Nancy's a horse girl. With this horse shirt? That's crazy. I mean, it's not like it doesn't track. I never would have said that on my own. I never would have made that accusation, like put it out there without this horse shirt. Alejandro was in the art heist of plundered artifacts. The art heist of plundered artifacts. So that was the Mayan Museum one. Yeah, that was this one. That was the Beach Hill Museum. See, I thought so. I knew Yam would remember where we saw Alejandro. Hello? Don't mind if I do.
Wonder what's in here.
It's a freezer, babe. There seems to be nothing in here. Is it just a block of ice? Somebody tell Katie Firestone she needs to defrost her mini freeze. We gonna be on a boat all game? I don't know how I feel about that. The Corner Store. Deception Island. Fist and Anvil baking soda. Why would you just dump it out and have it in your hand, Nancy? There had to be a better way. Nancy. I don't know what you want me to do with this. Is there any vinegar around? Okay. Tomatoes. Oh, good, I can make a sandwich. Oh, that's what the baking soda's for. Good. Lettuce. Why is it so squishy? American cheese sliced, individually wrapped. Super expired mayonnaise. It expired in 1994, which I know for sure this game came out in the 2000s. Alright, we'll just put that on there. And habanero sauce. That sounds good. And freedom mustard. That's good. I hate when my mustard tramples on my rights. Creamy anchovies. Guys, Katie needs help. This fridge is a cry for help from Katie. I just... Oh. The horse shirt looks like a logo on a $6 bottle of wine I tried the other day. You know what, Tide Bison? I know exactly what wine you're talking about. I have seen that logo. We were asking how Poky ends her streaming career. Doing too many THC gummies on stream is one way to get banned real fast. Wow, you know, I've always said I want to go out in a blaze of glory. Maybe I've got to be blazing glory, you know. We've got to blaze it. That's how Poky ends, maybe. Other characters will always be like, well, golly gee, Nancy, if you didn't wear mom jeans and horse girl shirts, you'd be kind of hot. It's hard to be Nancy, you know. Again, we all have to have flaws, so we're not perfect. Nancy's flaw is that she has zero fashion sense whatsoever. She's a beautiful woman who has no idea how to use it. And, you know, it happens to the best of us. It's just, she'd be too perfect otherwise. Everybody has to have a flaw. Hey, Retro Dadson, how's it going? No French mustard. Oh, that's what the joke is. Oh, I genuinely didn't get that was what they were going for with the freedom mustard. No Frenches. Got it. Thank you. Thank you, Jack Coro. I didn't know. Cocoa Kringle cookie ice cream. Don't mind if I do. Now, how sick do you think Nancy will get if I feed her this sandwich? What else do we have? Belly Wells tomato catsup. And now, what is the difference between catsup and ketchup? Is there a difference, or is it like a regional thing, like a dialect thing? Lip Smackers. Lip Smackers is just a different brand. That's just it's a brand of lip balm. I don't know that you can take that, game. Good. How are you doing? I'm doing great, Retro Dadson. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm so happy to be playing Nancy again. This is such a good place to be. Nancy has many flaws? No. Nancy? No. Nancy? No. How? No, not possible. I don't believe it. Cocoa sauce. What is cocoa sauce? See, I thought Cocoa Kringle, back when we played the museum game, Cocoa Kringle was like a chocolate bar. What is cocoa sauce? Oh, I'm stupid. It's cocoa. Cacao. Cocoa. Oh no. Look, I did wake up earlier than usual today, and maybe I'm gonna be a little tired on stream, but oh no, this is not a good sign. Sorry, it's definitely, it's for sure chocolate syrup. Catsup is greater than ketchup. Just the name is the difference. But you like catsup better, Tired Bison? I've always said ketchup. I've never even seen catsup in real life, I feel like. Wonder if they explain the difference between jelly and jam in this game. Well, let's see. What did they give me? Grape jelly? I don't know if we'll get into the nuances of jellies and jams. Probably not. Oh, I can have this moldy, I don't know, counter cheese. That's good. That'll squish right on there. Eat.
Ew. Oh, suddenly I don't feel so good.
You gave yourself food poisoning?
Did she fall off the boat?
I made myself a sandwich and it didn't agree with me.
The ideal sandwich is a visually pleasing combination of high-quality carbohydrates and protein. Just keep it simple and you can't go wrong.
What?
Chef Sherwood says...
Sorry, guys. Gotta go.
What? Was that Bess? Was Bess explaining to me how to make a sandwich? Throw away. Oh, look, bleach. How come I couldn't put that on the sandwich? They let me put everything else that was gonna kill me on the sandwich.
Whoever damaged your engine did something to your faucet too.
It'd be great if you could fix it. The pipes are in the cabinet under the sink.
Here we go, Nancy. It's unpaid.
Have you fixed that faucet yet?
Not yet.
No, I know. It's time for Unpaid Labor Simulator with Nancy Drew. I can't wait for Nancy to learn plumbing. So jellies versus jams versus preserves. There's a difference, right? Preserves is like mostly fruit. I don't know the difference between a jelly and a jam though, to be honest with you. Can I tell you my really unpopular Ned opinion? You can, Tilda, but just know, I do love Ned. I'd actually love to hear your unpopular Ned opinion. Yeah, let's hear it, Tilda. Time for a sugar break. Oh man, if I have sugar, I'm gonna be a nightmare on stream. Growing up, saw catsup on the shelves until about 2003. It was always pronounced ketchup anyways. Oh, interesting. Huh. I don't know. I guess I always just grew up with store brand ketchup. A knockoff Heinz. Leech on the sandwiches until 2020. Ah, darn, we didn't get that upgrade.
At least the person who messed up the faucet left all the pipes here. I hope.
How did they do that? How did they do? What is this pipe made of? Right click to... Great. Where do these go? Everything looks like background. This is too many pipes. I don't know where it's supposed to connect into. I'm just more impressed that they seem to have dismantled this pipe by pipe with listening to the like clanging metal sounds it makes. They somehow de-welded this pipe apart.
That doesn't go there.
Babe, I wish I knew where it went. I don't know what this...
That doesn't go there.
I understand, Nancy.
That doesn't go there.
Like, just a starting point would be helpful. Does it start here? Where does it start? Where does it... where does it start and where does it go? Everything looks like background. If, like, just one thing could click in somewhere, that would be really helpful. Does it go here? Does Nancy need a... Nancy has no tools also. That's an excellent point. Does Nancy need a wrench? She probably needs... She needs a welder. Or at the very least some pipe cement. She needs something. Or we're just kind of going in here and popping pipes together. What do you drink? Oh, what am I drinking in my glass here? It's just water. My water bottle is really gross and I need to wash it. I haven't washed my water bottle in a while, so now I'm stuck drinking out of glasses, which sucks because I have to refill them so often. But I love the like bubble glasses that are like on trend right now, I guess. But they remind me of glasses that my grandparents had in the, well, back when I was a youngin'. Differences between jelly and jam. Jelly removes fiber stuff, jam removes less, preserves removing less. Is this a pipe dream? It might as well be. So wait, okay, so it goes from here to here, you say? You think it's top, left, bottom, center?
That looks right.
Okay. Sure it does. Thank you, Power. That was I guess all of the information I needed to unsuccessfully...
That doesn't go there.
Thank you, Nancy. Unsuccessfully put these together. I guess they have like a color gradient thing going on. That probably should have been my...
That doesn't go there.
Thank you, Nancy. That probably should have been my clue. That doesn't go there? Okay.
That doesn't go there.
Thank you, Nancy. Can it not run into this thing? Should I try this one? I feel like it's the color gradient thing, and now that I'm on that, I'm like, none of this. I'm gonna keep trying the same things over and over again. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a while, so everybody just strap in.
That doesn't go there.
Thanks, Nancy. Maybe we try from the top. No?
That doesn't go there.
It doesn't? But it feels like the end of the pipe. Where do you suppose it goes, Nancy?
That That doesn't go there.
How does it not go there? It feels like the only pipe that can go there. No? Alright, well that's good. I wanted to feel crazy immediately playing this game. Honestly, really unpopular to love Ned, and I do. I'm a self-proclaimed man-hater, so I think you'd agree, but I honestly think he's just a supportive golden retriever boyfriend. He never really does any misogynies or belittles her in any ways, and I'm always like, why do we hate him? Yeah, why do we hate Ned? I like Ned. I've always liked Ned. I think that Ned and Nancy are great together? No, but I think they're, like, for being 18-year-olds, Ned's a good guy. That's my stance on Ned. I don't know that he's a forever, you know, Ned and Nancy get married type thing. I think he's a good boyfriend. I like Ned Nickerson. Oh, hey Nancy Hannah, how's it going? Love this one. Oh, I'm so excited. Yeah, you know, I gotta say this game is not starting out strong for me with the, pipe repair. That's probably my own personal bias, though. Does it go down? Nope. I just, I like it. I like it when I play the Nancy games and I can feel smart. It's hard when I play the Nancy games and feel, like an idiot. None of these pipes make sense there to me. Okay. Alright, so my color gradient theory, just immediately wrong. So does it go into the wooden thing? See, that didn't sound right, but I thought I'd try it. It just feels random. I don't know what we're doing. Okay. Sure. No. Are those the same? Okay. Alright, any guess? Thank you, Nancy. Oh, by the way, the Praying Mantis episode of Buffy is nightmare fuel. No, the Praying Mantis episode of Buffy is truly the episode that I was like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna watch Buffy. Like, I honestly think the Praying Mantis episode of Buffy was where it clicked for me personally. Oh, this is what we're doing. We're gonna do some weird stuff. Okay. I can get down with that. Is it gonna loop back down? Nancy, this is why people get certifications for this. I don't know why you think you can come in here and just like... I know, Nancy. You can't just come in here and build sinks, Nancy.
That looks right.
Does it? Does it look right or is it right? This is all random. Nothing makes sense. Where is this going?
That doesn't go there.
I know!
That doesn't go there.
Oh my god, but it has to be this piece, right? Okay.
That looks right.
Good. Is this the way that you guys would have put this together? Because this is not the way that I would have done it even remotely. Oh. Might need another tomato, peanut butter, egg, and dice sandwich. Good call, Eddie. Yeah, I think, as Jack Corral said, another tablespoon of baking soda. Nancy needs to eat a little bit more. She's feeling faint after all of that food poisoning. You just start the game tonight? Yes, I did. I just started it tonight. I have done literally nothing. This is all I have done. Where does one find these randomly shaped pipes? These are all extendy flexies. This is my question. They all clang like metal, but it looks like, I don't know, PEX or what's the bendy one? It's like PVC, but it's bent like the H PVC or something. I don't know. PEX is the one I'm thinking of, but you might as well just put a garden hose in here. That would have done even better than whatever these random metal pipe shapes are. These are most certainly not off the shelf pipes. Is there a P trap in here? Is one of these the P trap? This looks right. This looks right to everybody. Asked AI why people hate Ned. The other issue is the different versions of the books and games portray him differently. In some series, especially the more romance-focused ones, Ned is written as jealous, controlling, or frustrated by Nancy's constant danger-seeking. These portrayals have left a bad taste in the mouths of some readers. You know, in Ned's defense...
That looks right.
The pipe's all fixed. I'll turn the water back on.
There was something under the pipes.
In Ned's defense, I think I would also be a little upset if my significant other was constantly seeking out mysteries to solve and getting herself nearly killed, going through multiple near-death experiences on a monthly basis. That would be hard for me to deal with, and I think I would too, would be frustrated. This is why I'm on Team Ned, to be honest. Is this your first playthrough of this one? It is. I've never played this one before. So what is this? Whale World? I'm not familiar with Whale World. Andy Jason. We love a man with 2 first names. Don't just watch a whale, experience it. Alright, who has money on Andy Jason is gonna be super weird about whales? I think he's gonna be really pervy about the whales. I think he's gonna be the creep of the game. That's just based on the tagline here. That's just my assumption. Unless he's really hot, and then I take back what I said. There's only one way to find out. Wait, can I call him? Should I call him? What's his phone number? 36. I need my notebook. I'm gonna call him. Should I call him? Every girl's question everywhere. Should I call him? Guys, I don't know. Andy Jason? Do you really think he'd go for a gal like me? Nancy Drew? Press DIR to find a phone number. Do you think he's in here? Okay, so I can call the Hardy Boys. And that's it. I can't even call my best friends? Why is it just the Hardy Boys? I don't want to call the Hardy Boys. I can't even call Nick? Not Nick. Ned Nickerson? Sorry. That's fine. I'm gonna call Mr. Wales. Not to be confused with Sir Whale Gaming.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again. This is a recording.
Okay. Also, I really like this background here, this map of Deception Island that just says Deception on it. Oh. Nancy's also doing this all pro bono, like, girl, what are we doing? Girl, Nancy, get a paycheck. Come on. Your daddy is a lawyer. He didn't tell you how to, like, advocate for yourself? Oh, here's the map of Deception Island. Deception and Scrabe Islands. Orca. Just one? He just lives there? Welcome to Deception Island. Whale watching certificates. Ooh, laptop. Baby Firestone. Town meeting to discuss orca. Just the animal? Representatives of National Marine Fisheries Service are going to give their ruling. On what? What do you mean to discuss orca? Now's your chance to express your opinion on this important issue. I don't know. It's orca. They're neat. Just let them live. Rottweiler art. Oh, it's like the Moon Lake game. Mickey Malone Speakeasy. Oh, I'm so glad the puppies are back. What a nice little Easter egg. Cleaning supplies. Gosh, I hate when my day is ruined by this busy activity of cleaning supplies. Wash boat, coffee break at Kettle, yay. Town meeting to discuss orca. Nancy Drew arriving. Oh, so it happened already. This is a very helpful calendar. Okay, well, darn, we missed the town meeting.
Laptop. Good thing I recharged my batteries.
Anagram Buster.
My brand new anagram buster. If I come across letters that need unscrambling, I'll be all set.
Nice. Oh my goodness. Look at this high-tech website. This is so exciting. Whoops, sorry. Catch back up here. Going on a whale watch in a couple weeks. I'm also terrified of whales, so we'll need to see how that goes. Oh, no, I think it'll be cool. I went on a whale watch. I guess it wasn't specifically a whale watch. It was like a wildlife tour, but we did see whales like out on the boat tour. It was really cool, but then again, the whales were kind of far away. I think whales close to me, that would not be for me. I think that would be scary. Whales that I can see in the ocean, like 50 yards away from me, that's a good spot to be. I hope you like it. I hope you like it, Nancy Hannah. Carson Drew's too busy being a trollop to raise his daughter. Yeah, you know what? This is an excellent point you're bringing up, Carsonian, is we hate too much on Ned Nickerson and not enough on Carson Drew. And I think he gets by with like the single dad sympathy thing going on. I think we should be a little more critical of Carson Drew. Like definitely more so than we are of Ned. It's just my opinion. Don't at me. That's just my opinion. Game day is June 17th. So is it really? Wait, really? That was June? Oh my goodness, I didn't realize we were playing this on holiday time. Oh, I guess it doesn't have a month. I'm gonna say it's June, just in my heart. It feels like June. Only one coffee break a month. Yeah, Katie Firestone, her life is very sad. I've been inside whales in the last month. See, that's too close, Retro Dad Son. That's too close to whales. Again, I need to be 50 yards away. Don't you miss when a laptop had weight like this? I see. Yeah, that chunky laptop. That's exactly right, Tired Bison. You know, a nice weighty laptop. Felt like you were doing real work. Not that I was at 8 years old when I had a chunky laptop. Beth and George said to be sure to call them on my cell when I got here. Their number wasn't in my phone. Found a business card for Andy Jason. This whale world of place of his sounds kinda cool. Does it? Daddy Drew's day off. No, we're certainly not doing that. Speaking of critiquing Carson Drew, we're not doing that. That is physically revolting to me. Your father's day off. Dear Nancy, I thought you'd be interested to know that your father, believe it or not, is taking a day off. He was supposed to be in court all week, but early this morning a water main broke and flooded the basement of the courthouse. They turned off all the electricity as a safe precaution and sent everybody home. There without any appointments or trials to prepare for. He has nothing to do. Why is he writing in the third oh, Hannah's writing to me. He didn't even write this himself? He couldn't be bothered to email his daughter on his day off. He had Hannah write it? Hannah the housekeeper? Without any appointments or trials to prepare for, he has nothing to do. Too bad you're not here. He could take you to the zoo or something. Just so he stays out of my hair. Okay. Sorry. I just had to emotionally process that email. Stays out of my hair. He's 100% trying to slide into her DMs. You think so? You think Daddy Drew is into Hannah? I don't like the idea of that. This is definitely June. People have made lists of the game days and all the games. Oh, they have? Oh, I should look that up. I'd love to time these out. That would be really cool. I love that we got this coincidental timing. That's awesome. Say Carson Drew, king of all cosmos from Katamari. I wish. Gosh, Nancy Drew would have turned out just as weird. There would have been no difference. Find myself on check-in with Bess and George. Find out who trashed Katie's boat. Find Katie's GPS. No GPS, no kayaking. Okay. Oh, that's right. We were gonna look at the Deception Island portal. Burglaries, plague, Snake Horse Harbor. Orca stirs up trouble. Let's read that one. National Marine Fisheries ruled last night that any unauthorized boat that comes within 300 feet of the lone orca that has taken up residence in Snake Horse Harbor. Sorry. I scrolled down. I thought I could just kind of gently go down like you can on a computer, but I forgot that this is a computer in 2006. People in the fishing industry. Oh, wait. Lone orca will be fined $1,000. People in the fishing industry who were at the town meeting when the announcement was made were outraged, claiming the orca often approaches boats on its own. The only way to avoid accidental encounters is to make a costly detour around the island. So it's not a real orca, right? I'm gonna go ahead and predict at the moment. Robot orca, Scooby-Doo style. Empty shell of an orca, secretly a robot, staving off people to keep them away from whatever the orca is safeguarding. That would be very Scooby-Doo of them. That's the plot of like every single episode of Scooby-Doo. Fisheries Service said their ruling will remain in effect until the orca's physical condition has been thoroughly assessed. If the whale is healthy, if the pod to which it belongs can be identified, the service will attempt to rejoin it with the pod. If the whale is not healthy, it will be transported to a research facility. Efforts to identify the orca and its pod have failed. Holt Scotto runs for harbor master? None of those are words. What's a harbor master? Scotto's been a fisherman for 38 years. Okay, well it sounds like he's mastered the harbor pretty well. This is so foreign to me. Alright, burglaries. What else? Search?
Ooh, if I have to do research on anything, I can use this. Sea caves? They might be fun to explore.
Where? Oh, sea caves. Harbor, lighthouse, sea caves, scared island, whale watching, boating, kayaking, beach walks, and more. They're all terrible maps. I kind of wish I could type stuff into the search bar, but I like that it all auto-completes for me. Sea cave savvy. Sea caves result over a course of time when ocean waves erode coastal sea cliffs. Nice. Yeah, let's go to the sea caves. Ooh, I hope we can kayak to the sea caves. That would be cool. Because the process of erosion never ends, the threat of a sea cave-in... Oh, threat of a cave-in is constant as well. Rock walls can give away and arches can collapse without warning. Always wear a helmet when exploring sea caves. That sounds like another very good way to die. Hannah's a lot older than Carson. Yeah, I always thought Hannah, I don't know, I always imagined her being older. But I don't know, it feels like they could have done one of those, like, Spider-Man Aunt May things where they get somebody young and beautiful like Marissa Tomei in the new Spider-Mans instead of making it a really old lady. Hard to say. Did you steal that title from Poppy's joke? I sure did. I sure did. Thank you to Poppy for, well, unbeknowingly letting me steal your joke. Alright, so harbor master, but how does he run the harbor? Is a harbor a town? Like, I don't know. I'm confused on what a harbor is, I guess is what it is. I didn't know that it needed a politician. I didn't know that a harbor, like, needed running. I thought a harbor was like a port. And it just, like, people were just kind of coming in and out of there. That's my bad. The interwebs tells me it would be $500 to $800 in today's money. What? Wait, for what? For the $1,000 fine? That doesn't sound right. Is that what we're talking about? My bestie got me a pin of the Whale World logo for my birthday. Oh, that's so cute, Tilda. Oh, I'm so jealous. I love that. I love that for you. Harbor is a place for boats to dock. Those need a lot of paperwork for legal reasons, and it also needs to be maintained. So a harbor but I'm confused why he's running for it. I guess I just thought a harbor was owned. Like either city run and like owned like as a public facility and it was run that way. I'm learning so much about harbors. I guess I had a lot of assumptions about harbors in my head and how they worked, and it turns out I don't know anything about harbors. Don't leave Snake Horse Harbor without going on a Whale World Whale World Watch. Good Lord. Whale World Whale Watch. Our 2-hour tours leave at 10, 1, and 4, 7 days a week. I would love to call. I wrote this number down, right? 360-555-7497. I'd really love to give you a call and schedule my. Oh no! Oh no! Sorry. Okay. I can't tell from this picture. I'm sorry. His picture jump scared me. I was not expecting him to be there. But I don't think it's looking good for Andy Jason. I'd love to go to Whale World though. Can we please go to Whale World and find out? Is that all my orca? No. Okay. Okay. I'm ready. I'd really love to go to Whale World.
You know, Nancy, for what it's worth, I shot my mouth off pretty good at the town meeting last night.
You shot your mouth off? Sorry, no. What does that mean?
This orca, this killer whale, showed up in the channel about a week ago and has been hanging around here ever since all by itself. She was getting way too close to boats, so I called the National Marines Fisheries Service. They made some recordings and did some tests and are analyzing them. In the meantime, they ordered all boats to stay at least 300 feet away from her or risk paying a $1,000 fine. That's what the meeting last night was about.
I take it not everyone agrees?
The people that fish for a living sure don't. They're steering clear of the whale by taking the long way around the island to get out to sea, which costs them time and fuel. Some people say she should be captured and towed out to sea.
And what do you say?
I agree with the no-boat zone. I also think that if she's found to be sick, She should be shipped to a research facility for treatment, not returned to her pod. I said as much last night, only much more strongly.
I love this non sequitur. Who's Andy Jason? uh, Whale World is based off a real whale museum in the San Juan Islands. It looks just like it. Really? Cause Deception Island, that's not a real island, but the San Juan Islands are real. Like I've been to Orca Island in the San Juan Islands. But is Deception Island a real island? They could have stuck it in there. I don't know. They've got a lot of islands up there. Okay, so $1,000 in 2003 would be $1,800 today. About 1810. I feel like that's cheaper. I genuinely feel like that's cheaper than the cost of fuel and rerouting, fuel and time to reroute your boat on a different path. I feel like a lot of companies would just eat the fine, if we're being honest. In 2026 terms? Maybe that's my pessimism, I don't know. Deception Island is a real island? Just super tiny near Deception Pass State Park. Super tiny, no one's allowed to visit, but you can see it from the mainland. What? That's so cool! I love that this is a real place. I guess she does usually go to, like, real places, just fictional things within real places. That's so interesting. Oh, thank you for sharing, Nancy Hannah. Oh, I love fun facts like that.
Who's Andy Jason?
Andy does whale watching tours too. If I had $1 for every time he's come here trying to talk me into selling out to him, I wouldn't be fixing this engine. I'd be buying a new one.
Sell what to him? What is he interested in buying?
Do you want me to call the sheriff for you?
Actually, I'd rather not get the sheriff involved. The insurance company would raise my rates and I just can't afford that. Besides, I've got my very own private detective now. You.
Shouldn't the insurance company pay out for a burglary? Shouldn't the insurance company be giving you a new engine? Sorry, I'm really hung up in the logistics and a lot of stuff in this game today.
See you in a bit.
Enjoy.
Alright,
It would be rude to use my phone now.
Why would it be rude to use your phone now? She's not paying attention to you.
It would be rude to use my phone
What?
now.
Do I need some privacy? What? I'm just gonna take off in the boat.
This note wasn't here before, was it?
No, whoever messed up my boat must have written it.
These meddling kids.
Uh-oh. Katie's GPS doesn't look so hot. I'd better tell Katie her GPS is broken.
Sorry. I don't know why I didn't expect it to do that. Sorry, excuse me. Just ignore me. Hey Katie, your GPS is broken.
What's up?
I'm afraid whoever tore up your boat also wrecked your GPS device.
Oh no. It'd be a shame for you not to go kayaking. I know. Bike to the Hot Kettle Cafe and see if Holt Scotto will let you borrow a GPS from him.
I don't want to do that. I want to go to Whale World.
See you in a bit.
Have fun.
Okay, let me come back in here so I can make some private calls and maybe investigate this stuff. Know thyself.
Okay if I use your microscope?
Sure, go ahead.
For what? Ah. God, I love the Nancy Drew games so much. Easy access slide samples. What? I wonder why I would need this.
Awesome.
Yay, science!
Awesome.
Third time's a charm.
Too cool.
Darn it. Okay, wait, what else is awesome, Nancy? Ugh! This one's not. It's not awesome or cool.
Awesome.
Found it. Don't worry, we got there. We got our rule of three's awesomes. Oh my good lord. We're never gonna make it through this game. It's too much fun. I'm never gonna finish it. It's too good. I just want to do this forever. And I agree, it is immaculate sound design, isn't it, Jack Coro? It really is. Oh. It's a clue that was made with the ketchup earlier. Oh yeah, the note outside, they did make it with the catsup from the kitchen. You're so right, Goofy Bits. Have you played the Germany one yet? The Captive Curse? No, I don't think so. I don't think I've done the Germany one. We've done France and Italy. I think that's it for international. We can look at the skin of the onion and raw meat. That's gonna be our next sandwich. Mmm, yum. Slide samples. Probably be better than the sandwich we just ate.
Our saboteur took all the books out of the drawer up here. Must have been looking for something. Want me to put them away?
If you could put them back in the drawer for me, that would be awesome.
Would it be awesome?
Okay, what's the best way to get all these in here with no space left over?
It's amazing. Every single thing we encounter is it's like a puzzle. It's not quite a puzzle. Can I rotate these? Nope. Okay. It's like a puzzle though. It resembles something like a puzzle. Nice. Wait, what? What? Okay, see, I thought this guy snapped in here. But now this guy can just go in here wherever? Oh no. This is definitely... This is all wrong. No. No. These remind me of doing like tanagrams as a kid. You guys do tanagrams? Does that fit? That doesn't feel right. None of this feels right. Nothing looks right. Nope. I feel like I used to be kind of good at them when I was a kid. And now doing this, I'm starting to think that probably wasn't true. Okay. Go down. None of this is right. Ugh. You notice the phone contact pick in this game and Henry Bole. Oh, sorry, that's not for me. Sorry. What What are those? What are the tanagrams? I can't pull up my internet with Nancy in the way. The oh, here, sorry, hold on. Mr. Poky needs something. Hold on, hold on. Sorry. Hold on. No, I really don't want to exit this game. Gosh darn it. Hold on. Hold on. Just a second. Hold on. Oh! Oh! No. Just hold on. Just one second. Okay, my apologies. I panicked a little bit too much. Gosh, I'm so off kilter today. I feel crazy. But while we're breaking, these are tanagrams. Or I guess maybe they're pronounced tangrams, and this is just how I remember them in my brain. But they were like these, you got this puzzle set of these shapes, and then you could make them into different shapes, or you'd try to make them into the square, and then you could get different sets. But like you would try to make them into different shapes. I feel like I played with this a lot as a kid. Like, I feel like it was one of those toys that they had in like the reading corner area in elementary school. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going. Okay, I'm going. We're back, and we're back. Maybe. There we go. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. I was caught off guard. So it was like torrentially downpouring here earlier, and the power was flickering, and I guess it went out. I guess it went out at Mr. Poky's work, and so he just doesn't have work, which I'm not used to. I'm used to him working in the evenings, and then he just showed up, and I was like, what is this strange man doing in my house? Oh, that's right. I married that guy. Right. Sorry. Easy to forget. No. Gosh darn it. I thought we were cooking. Gosh darn it. Okay, so I'm not as good at these as I think I should be. But yes, thank you everyone. Thank you for sharing what you had for dinner. I had pasta with spinach and sun-dried tomatoes and chicken, and it was pretty good, I gotta say. I've been trying to get better at cooking lately. It's one of my summer goals is to get a little bit better at cooking, make foods that are actually taste good instead of just our food. And you know what? The other day I was like, oh, I have so much time on my hands. I'm gonna fresh squeeze myself some orange juice, and I'm gonna. Why would I buy orange juice from the store like a chump when I can squeeze my own? Stupid, dumb, idiot plan. Terrible, terrible. I had 4 pounds of oranges. I squeezed about 3 pounds of oranges. It took forever, and it made 10 ounces of juice. And it was not worth it. Would not recommend. No, I got so close. I need you to be. Gosh darn it. Man, I really thought we were there. That's still not gonna be right. This is gonna be so tight. How did he get all of these books out of here? They were stuffed in here so unbelievably tight. Yeah, that's fair. I deserve that. Oh, sorry, I missed the look at checkers. My sound alerts are so quiet because the Nancy game is so loud. I have to do it so quietly. Yes, let me save. Let's save. That's a good call, everybody. Thank you. Danger. Alright. Good call. Thank you. Didn't notice my hand. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Sorry. Thank you. Mr. Poky did bring me water in though while I was in the middle of my panic. Sorry. Thank you for the hydrate. When you have to alt-tab save. That's a good, that's a good general rule. And you would think I would remember that if I were a good gamer. But unfortunately, I'm stuck here sorting library books. Well, that fits there? That doesn't make any sense. No! God. Oh my god, this is agony. Oh, sorry, microphone. Can we just separate the books, Nancy? They don't have to come in pairs of 6 all the time. Oh, this is hurting me so bad emotionally. Because it's so close. It's so close. It's so close. Gosh darn it.
You got this, I believe in you.
Dumb question, can you rotate these? I tried to rotate them. I tried to right click on them to rotate them, but they don't seem to rotate. Unless there's some other rotation that I don't know how to do. And thank you. I don't know that I believe in me. We're just trying. These are the fun thrills of the Nancy game, you know. Shelving books. It's the price we have to pay sometimes. Why are you just barely too small? Okay, but you look like you fit there? Nothing fits there. Ugh. You have to be kidding me. No! Why? How do I? Okay, wait. Okay, hold on. Wait. If I move this here, and this guy here, and then this guy there, and then this guy. Oh, come on, you can do it. Yes! That's not at all how I put those books in there. I swear, did it rotate it? Did it rotate it around after I put all those books in there? Okay, I don't want to look at that anymore. You know, in one of my past lives, I used to be a. Thank you, Tired Bison. I was not sure that I could do it, but then again, I did used to have a job as a library book shelver. Like, I worked at a library and I would shelve books, and I really liked that job. So you would think I would be better at this puzzle, but you would be wrong. Okay, so do I have to scroll the— oh, that's why I couldn't scroll. Alright, let's call Bess.
Hello?
Hey, Bess, it's me.
Hey, how's it going? Grab the phone. It's Nancy. While George picks up, I'm gonna turn down the heat under my roo.
Under your what?
Hey, Nance. So, how's your vacation going?
Okay. When you're playing the older ones, you gotta save a lot because they crash a lot. Good call, Tilda. I really do. I'm so bad at remembering to save, and it kills me all the time in our GameCube games when it crashes, in these PC games. I'm gonna get Poky that game about putting away books in a library that had all of its books pulled off the shelf. I don't know that I could do that. I think I might go insane if I did that. I think if you want to watch me slowly descend into madness. That's when I'd love to work at the library. I really enjoyed working at the library. I think it would be like a great alternate career or like retirement career for me. It was just really, like 90% of the time it's just really chill. It's just super peaceful. It's called Librarian Tidy Up the Arcane Library. Oh yeah, no, I saw an ad for this on Steam the other day. I saw that title card. Oh, I didn't realize it. Oh no, nope. I thought I flipped over to the first image where it's just a pile of books on the floor. Stress. You do get magic to slowly make it easier. Still sounds really stressful. Oh hey Facade, how's it going? Watch you descend into madness every time you stream. That's a good point. Yeah. That is why I think my streaming will end in a blaze of glory. I'm really gonna descend into full insanity, I think, by the end. For sure.
Great. I got here just in time to solve a mystery.
No mysteries, Nancy. You're supposed to be relaxing.
Oh, give it up, George. She can't help it. So what's the deal with this one?
The crime, vandalism. The time, just before I arrived. The scene, Katie's boat.
The crime, vandalism. The time, just before I arrived. The scene, Katie's boat.
What?
It might have something to do with this orphan killer whale that's causing a lot of controversy here.
Katie told us about the whale when we called to tell her you were on your way.
Someone vandalized Katie's boat because of a whale?
I like that everybody knows about the orphaned whale.
Because of Katie's opinion as to what to do with the whale, which she expressed very loudly in front of a lot of people last night.
Katie does have a mouth on her, especially when the subject is marine life.
Did they find any fingerprints?
Katie wouldn't let me call the sheriff.
Why not?
She said she was afraid her insurance company would raise her rates.
Well, she doesn't have much money, I can tell you that. Uh-oh, Bess, is that supposed to be smoking like that?
Oh no!
Darn it!
Darn what?
My roux. It's ruined.
Oh no! She wrecked her roux!
It's not funny, George.
Yes, it is, Bess.
What's a roux?
A carefully heated mixture of flour and butter. I was going to use it to thicken my gumbo.
I'd like gumbo.
Did you say gumbo?
Rock shrimp gumbo. It was Chef Sherwood's main dish last night.
She's hooked on this cooking show called Feasting for Fitness.
Let me guess. It's hosted by a guy, and he's very cute.
That happens to be true, but I watch it because I like his philosophy. Eat in moderation and eat only that which is made out of fresh ingredients and cooked with great skill, care, and judgment.
What else have you cooked?
What else have you cooked?
Yesterday she cooked, or should I say ruined, crepes.
They weren't ruined. I mean, you could still eat parts of them. Anyway, I want to hear what you're doing, Nance.
I can't help but think it's a little weird that Katie didn't call the sheriff after her boat was vandalized.
You think she's trying to hide something?
I know she's your friend, George, but I just got the feeling she wasn't telling me everything.
Well, it's not like she's my best friend or anything, but what would she be hiding?
It's possible that she ransacked her own boat so she'd come off looking like a victim. You know, to make up for her less than sympathetic behavior last night.
So are you going to confront her?
I don't really have anything to confront her with.
Good, because as I recall, Katie doesn't do confrontation very well.
My gosh, George. Is there anything else Nancy should know about this so-called friend of yours?
Katie's fine. She just has a few edgy little quirks, that's all.
Great. That's probably what they said about Lizzie Borden.
Yeah, I think Nancy is totally off. There's no way. I just fully don't believe Katie Firestone damaged her own boat and threw all the books everywhere and broke her GPS and broke her motor. Mostly because nobody's around to see it. She didn't call the sheriff or anything. So if you commit a crime on yourself and nobody's around to see it, you're the only one hurting you. There's nothing, there's no...
I better get going.
Bess, do you smell something burning?
Shoot! Bye, Nance!
Yeah, I think Nance is way off base. Is Tack and the Power of Juju on your cube list? It is on my GameCube list. I have not played it yet either. Rue. You know what? Maybe that should be on my list of things to do this week, since my making orange juice panned out to be kind of stupid. Maybe I should waste my time with making a roux. I don't think I've ever made a roux. Well, I've made hollandaise sauce. Do you make a roux for hollandaise sauce? Ooh, the bike. Helmet. Whale World! I'm so glad we get to bike around the island to- No, I want to go to Whale World. Yeah! To Whale World! Yay! Looks very gospel-y.
Hi there. Welcome. What can I do you for?
No. Is Yam still here? I'm gonna need Yam. I might have to text him. I'm gonna need Yam's final judgment on whether this man is attractive or not. I think Yam is the end-all be-all on whether he's attractive. My vote is no, but mainly because he looks like a child that has been stuffed into a scarecrow plaid shirt. I mean, nothing about his body looks real. It looks like it's entirely pillows. You know? That's kind of where I'm leaning. But maybe Yam has a different perspective on men than I do. We find different men attractive, so maybe Yam has another opinion. He's too Ken dolled up. Yeah, he's got a real fakeness about him. Like, I could almost forgive his Nick Jonas-esque hair going on the top there. The torso is really bizarre to me, though. Hollandaise doesn't have flour. Oh, then I've never made a roux. Maybe I'll learn how to make a roux. That'll be on my summer bucket list. My vote is he's uncanny. He's the villain. He is. He. That's probably a really good vote, Power. Yeah, uncanny is the word for it. Nothing about him matches up. The hair, the face, and the body, nothing goes together. It's very bizarre. He looks like Ben Stiller in Starsky and Hutch. He actually does. And that, you know, it was not one of Ben Stiller's better looks. He's looking a little Ben Stiller in Starsky and Hutch. You're right about that. If Ben Platt and Mark Zuckerberg had a cursed baby, oh no. Oh my god, I so see it, Tilda. Oh no. Yeah, he's got kind of like an almost prettiness. But it just, oh no. Yeah. Oh no. I can't unsee it now that you've said it. Are you Andy Jason?
Are you Andy Jason?
That's me. How'd you know?
Yeah, it's worse when he talks too. I feel like his teeth were unbelievably white.
I'm Nancy Drew. I'm a friend of Katie Firestone's. I saw your business card on her boat.
Nice to meet you, Nancy. Any friend of Katie's is a friend of mine.
Look, I know the Nancy Drew models are not always the best, but he looks and moves like an animatronic. He's so freaky. He's freaky.
So you consider yourself to be a friend of Katie's?
I like to think we're friends, or that we could be friends if she'd just be reasonable.
The voice is not helping. I'd like to think we're friends, or that we could be friends if she'd just be reasonable.
You mean if she'd just accept your offer?
I'm offering her the deal of a lifetime. She'd make more money, she'd have more free time. I mean, look at this place. I run a first-class operation. It's my mission to see that everyone who comes to Snake Horse Harbor leaves with a greater appreciation for marine mammals. And if I make a buck in the process, that's cool too.
A buck? You're charging $138.43 for clamming permits. Oh, no, sorry. That's the fine for clamming without a permit. How much is a clamming permit? Who's gonna catch you out there clamming? Let's see. Why buy Katie out? What to do with the orca? Yeah, let's ask that.
Why do you want to buy Katie out? She can't be taking that many customers away from you.
I don't like her taking any customers away from me. And frankly, with this whale doing its orphan thing out there, I'm losing a lot of customers to her.
With this whale doing its orphan thing out there? Ew. What do you mean by that, sir? Hold on, where's my orca question? What?
Isn't the whale just as good for your business as it is for hers?
Katie convinced the fisheries service that she should be allowed to monitor the orca's condition, which means she can get right up next to the whale while my boat has to stay away.
Understood. Certified naughty. Thank you, Yam. Yam's our final decider here, and so we all agree this guy's the bad guy. He is as a certified naughty. Not a hottie. Definitely the villain. We haven't met everybody yet. I don't know. Maybe the harbor man could be worse. Okay, so what does he think should be done about the orphaned orca?
What do you think should be done with the orca out there?
Nothing. I think people should just leave it alone. I mean, why do we humans always think we know best? We can barely deal with ourselves, let alone a whole other species.
Someone ransacked Katie's boat while she was in town this morning. Made a real mess.
Wonder if it's related to those burglaries.
What burglaries?
A bunch of stuff was stolen from 2 shops earlier this week. Food, tools, clothing, electronics. There was no sign of forced entry, no trace of who did it. Sheriff's still scratching his head.
Whoever ransacked Katie's boat tore a bunch of parts out of her engine. It's like they wanted to make sure she couldn't go anywhere for a while.
That's too bad.
Spoken like a man who truly believes that is too bad. I think this is early enough in the series that they won't try to subvert worst model as the villain. Starting to wonder if he has too much motive. He might. We really got to meet this harbor guy, I think. You know, the harbor master. I think he's going to be our deciding factor. I'll go, but I don't IDK if he's the villain. Yeah, we really got to meet this other. I need to get out of this conversation, but he has so many good conversation cues.
In a way, it's kind of good. I mean, for you at least.
Very true. As long as her boat's out of commission, I'll get all her customers.
Thanks for your time.
Have a good one.
Alright, let's poke around here. $30 for a whale watching tour. That's like $1 million today. That's too much to see whales. And $1 for a postcard? This man is running a highway robbery scheme. Ooh, we'll go in there in a second. Gift shop. Caddy model. Snap together. $14.95. Cadborosaurus. Can I get one?
Miss, please don't touch that.
Okay, well, alright. Okay. Orcas. Starfish. Humpback whale. Whale. Somebody needs to work on their graphic design. Nobody can read what this says. Shell grams? Shell camos? Shell games? Shell games? Terrible.
Wow, that's a beauty.
Shake it.
Interesting. 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 Interesting.
How many? I love that we have her saying it 3 different ways.
Interesting. Interesting.
Interesting. Alright, let's go into the museum. I mean, while we're here. Ooh. Wonderful world of whales. Whales, dolphins, and porpoises belong to the scientific order Cetacea. Cetacea? That's a guess. I don't know if that's how you say that. They are mammals, that is, they are warm-blooded and nurse their young, and though they spend their entire lives in water, they have lungs, not gills, and are not fish. All cetaceans have streamlined bodies, paddle-shaped front limbs, and vestigial hind limbs, which cannot be seen because they are inside the body wall. A horizontal tail, a single or double blowhole. A double blowhole? How does that work? Just 2? Double blowhole on top of the head, no sweat glands, and a thick subcutaneous blubber layer for insulation. Among the cetaceans commonly found in the waters of the Pacific Northwest are the Dall's porpoise, the humpback, the gray and minx whales, and the orca whale. More than you ever wanted to know about whales. Orca. It's called the whale killer after seeing them kill and eat other whales. 2 words eventually got switched around to killer whale. Orcas live in pods from 5 to 30. Baleen whales tend to be found singly or in loosely formed groups. That was a lot higher pitched than I thought it was going to be. All orcas look alike. Not! Scientists record nicks and scars on dorsal fins in size and shape of their gray saddle patches. Adult males have tall triangular shaped fins, while those of females are 3 feet tall and curved. Huh. This is great. Who needs to go to the science museum this summer? We could just go to the orca museum here. More folds and wrinkles, larger surface area of the brain. Notice an orca's brain is almost 4 times the size of a human. 4 times? Where are they sourcing all these brains? From Flipper to Free Willy, the entertainment and media are full of examples of how intelligent cetaceans are. The military has been using whales and dolphins for decades. That's news to me. Wait, exploiting their natural ability to locate and retrieve objects in the deep water? What, like they're dogs? Like little water dogs? They communicate with each other and obviously respond to human commands. Frontal lobes of their brain are much larger than those of humans. That's okay. This is news. Oh, hey, Duke, how's it going? Here for a minute, how goes the Drew? It goes, honestly, amazing. It's going really great. I'm having a great time. How are you, Duke? They've been attacking yachts recently. In real life? The orcas? Or just whales in general? Really? That's what happens. Oh, I'm so sorry. My microphone, I put it closer to me than usual today, and I keep hitting it, and I'm very sorry about that. And I would just like, I think we should talk about for a minute before I leave this screen, this image of what appears to be tactical gear on the orca. I don't know what's real anymore. It's certainly not AI. I wonder if this museum isn't purely facts. Isn't purely facts? Like, do you think there's like 2 truths and a lie? Or if the museum is just placards of facts.
Looks like I need a key card to play.
To play? I want to play. It does seem to be a lot of facts, though. That is not nearly as deep as I thought it was. But it's still pretty deep. Yep, okay, they dive a lot. I guess I gotta pay for the computer games. See, there's other stuff. Here's a mouth and vertebrate and something else. Minke whale. That is also not the sound I expected. It sounds very Star Wars-y. Like if you played, if you just put that somewhere in a Star Wars movie, I'd be like, yeah, that checks out. Minke whale is the smallest baleen whale. 25 to 30 feet, 6 to 7.5 tons. Sleek torpedo-shaped whale. Swims at high speeds. Oh, and there he is. So I guess I guess we got like a few skeletons. Well, this one isn't a skeleton. This one is just a model. And then we get a skeleton of this whale, which is pretty cool. And then we get a skeleton of this whale, which is pretty cool. And that's it. That's the whole museum. Is this one gonna make a whale sound? See, now you could have told me that was ghosts. I think this one is just haunted. Gray whale. 30 to 40 tons. Blotchy gray color on its skin. Wait, with barnacles. Pattern is somewhat present at birth, but most of it is caused by barnacles that grow on its skin. Areas on the skin where barnacles have been will become depigmented and turn a gray color. Wow, I've learned so much about whales today. Oh, there's more! Whale of Fortune? Yes, please. Spin to win? No, I don't have a card! No, I need a $5 gift coupon! Gosh darn it, I need a card. How do I get a card from this guy? What's this whale sound like? That's a whale! Thank you. I was wondering when it would sound like a whale. Glorious, hear it again. Work tore me apart today. I'm sorry, Duke Noob. I hope your evening is better. That's interesting that the orcas are attacking the ships in real life, though. I wonder why they're doing that. I hope they're having a military coup. I hope that's what it is. Orcas are not to be trifled with. They hunt great white sharks. No, orca, for sure, like, one of the animals that I was the most scared of as a kid. I was like, you're telling me there's a whale that eats other whales? That's the scariest whale. Like, that's a scary animal. It's something about people publishing an AI-written book on what is and isn't safe to eat, and the book recommended things that will kill you if you eat it was safe to eat. Oh. Oh no. That sounds like a lawsuit. When I visited the Whaling Museum in Massachusetts, the whale skeleton they had mounted to the ceiling was slowly dripping whale oil from the bones. Vertebrae they had out for touching were slimy to the touch. Oh yeah, I forget that they're oily. Wow, I didn't know that their skeletons were oily too. I know that like oil and blubber from a whale is very valuable, but man, dripping from it, that's crazy. I kind of want to go to a whale museum now. I want to actually learn about all the whales. Oh, the humpback whale. That's the one that sounds like a whale. Yeah, that checks out. Oh, and it's a porpoise. See, that again is like an Aliens and Predators, Star Wars noise. I wonder, can I get a pass?
Hi, Nancy.
I'd like to play the games in your center, but it looks like I need some kind of key card.
Here you go. This will activate all the games. It will also keep track of what games you've won, and it'll let you play all the games as many times as you want.
Nice.
That boat in a bottle you have is fascinating.
It was made by one of the first non-Native Americans to settle here, a guy named Benjamin Hawkins. I bought it from this lady who kinda went bonkers after her husband died.
What?
Was Benjamin Hawkins a sailor?
This historian who was in here once said he was pretty sure that was a model of a pirate ship. So now I tell people Hawkins was a pirate, but like most of the settlers around here, he was probably just a farmer.
Okay.
Thanks for your time.
Drop by again.
I'm starting to think our guy here isn't, maybe isn't the villain, but just like a common swindler. I think he's just taking people for a ride, but he's not gonna be the big bad. Okay, before I play those games, I wanna go meet that other guy. Because I feel like we'll find out if he's the villain or not, if he's hot or not. Why did Nancy die? Why did Nancy die? I just started biking somewhere. I didn't wear my helmet. God dang it. Why? You have to pick up the helmet before you pick up the bike. Yeah, you don't have to play you don't have to play Forging Fake Painting Simulator. Oh man. But every new Nancy game is a new surprise. You never know what kind of shenanigans she's gonna be doing for labor. She's never really truly doing labor. She's always doing shenanigans. Like it's always just tomfoolery. She's not even when she's working. It's crazy. Teaching kids lessons while they solve a mystery. Yeah, really, they really got me with that one. With bike safety, I thought the helmet was in my inventory. I didn't realize I have to pick it up every single time. Or else Teen Sleuth dies on her way to Hot Kettle Cafe. Alright, hot or not. Olt Scotto. He sounds like a villainy name. Are you Holt Scotto?
Well, looks like Snake Horse Harbor's got itself a newcomer.
No, there's no way. He looks too villainy. He's like a cartoon villain. There's no way. This guy feels like an obvious villain, no?
I'm visiting Katie Firestone. My name's Nancy Drew.
Well, now, why would you want to do a thing like that?
All right, rude. Also, I don't know about this sweater on you, my guy. It feels like you were making a brave choice today with this sweater, but I don't think it's it. It's mostly the color. I think this is a horrible shade of sand. It's the sand color and the pattern. If you went with like a blue, I think it would do okay, but I don't know that this is your look, my guy.
Call myself Nancy Drew? Or visit Katie Firestone?
Well, you're not one of them save the whale and heck with everybody else crusader types like she is, are you?
Heck with everybody else crusader. I'm just here on vacation.
I'm just here on vacation.
Her true colors came out real clear last night. Us fishermen don't count. All that matters is rescuing that poor precious orca out there. To heck with people trying to make a living. Of course, is the way she makes her living being hurt by that whale? Why, no. Her business is booming. Now, ain't that the oddest thing?
I'd like a heck counter for this guy. We're up to 2 so far, which seems like a lot. Always odd job's not a proper job, other than when you work for a fashion designer or when you were posing as a maid. Oh yeah, I did pose as a maid. That was like the most actual job that Nancy did in the White Wolf of Icicle Creek. When you have to make everybody's food and do all of the hotel maid service, that game was legitimate labor. It's Count Olaf from Series of Unfortunate Events. It is! Oh, you're so right, Jack Coro. I was thinking he very clearly looks like a fisherman, but you're right. It's so Count Olaf. Man, everybody, good job to everybody. Everybody's been very on point with clocking exactly who these people look like today.
She's back at the boat right now trying to fix her engine. Somebody vandalized it.
She ticked off a lot of people last night. That's what she gets for being so meddlesome. Anyway, welcome to Snake Horse Harbor, home of Cadborosaurus. That's how this place got its name, you know.
The Hot Kettle Cafe got its name from Cadborosaurus. He looks like a guy who walks in the coffee shop and says, yeah, I'll have a real coffee. Yeah, he's sitting here at the coffee bar. I wish I could move my mouse up there. He's sitting here at the coffee bar disparaging all of those flavored syrups that are sitting at the front. Oh, you just know he makes fun of every single person who orders a coffee that's not a hot black coffee. Oh, you're so right. You think he's uncanny power? He's a little uncanny, but he's giving too much Count Olaf in Series of Unfortunate Events that I think it almost cancels out. He's reached Jim Carrey levels of uncanny.
Who's Cadborosaurus?
Well, that's the sea monster Native Americans used to see out in the channel ever so often. Called it the snake horse. Had the head of a horse and the body of a giant snake. People on Vancouver Island started calling it Cadborosaurus after it or one of its relatives was seen a couple of times in Cadboro Bay. They call it Caddy for short.
I guess, I don't know, what's better, head of a horse and body of a snake, or body of a horse and head of a snake? No, actually, the second one is way more terrifying. Head of a snake and body of a horse would be so scary. Can you imagine? It's just sprinting at you. Oh no. Yeah, snake horse is much better than horse snake.
Is it a friendly sea monster?
Back in the late 1800s, he took the rap for a lot of hoodoo around here. Fog would roll in at night, and men would just vanish. It was the snake horse, people would say. Little did they know.
Yeah, it's true. Men never vanish at any other point in history. Only the snake horse that does it.
Why do you think they vanished?
Well, they'd been shanghaied. See, a bunch of establishments in town had secret panels built right into the walls. Guy'd be having a drink one minute, and next minute he'd be clobbered over the head, whisked into a secret passageway, and taken out to a ship waiting in the harbor. He'd wake up on the high seas and discover that if he wanted to survive, he'd better do what the captain ordered. No matter what he was before, he was now a sailor. It was a cheap way for captains to get crews back then, and an easy way for some of the town's citizens to make money.
It was a cheap way to get crews back then. It sounds like abduction. I mean, it sounds pretty darn close to slavery. They didn't sign up for it. That's crazy. Oh. Looks like he's an OG looks-maxer. Yeah, he's very snatched. He had the buccal fat removal. He's got a real snatched face. You're right, with the sharp chin. Could be an OG looks-maxer. I think you're right. Carsonian. Just digs his hand into a bag of coffee beans, shoves them in his mouth like they're raisinets. Oh! Head of a snake except the size of a normal snake. A little worrying, but not that bad. I think it's the speed at which it comes at you. But yeah, if it's snake size or horse sized snake head, horrifying. Is this the guy that tells tall fish tales? Oh my god, yeah, it most certainly is. It most certainly is. Sorry, that was my kitten. I'll tell your kitten we say hi, Nancy Hannah. Are you like a fisherman or something?
Did you say you were a fisherman?
4th generation. I've fished every ocean for just about every fish you can make money fishing for. Lived here for the last 11 years.
But, like, do you fish?
Are you retired?
Fishermen never retire, young lady. After all, what would we do? Go fishing? Only reason I'm not out there right now is because I've been in and out of campaign meetings since 8 this morning.
Oh, that's right. I forgot he was trying to be the harbor master. I was so quickly like, oh yeah, this guy is just like a fisherman guy.
You're running for office?
I think it's high time people around here started doing what makes sense, instead of doing what's politically correct all the time. Harbor master we got now bends over backwards so far for the environmentalists, it's a wonder he can still walk upright.
I love that we have political discourse in this Nancy Drew game. I just never expected it, but it's really funny.
Whoever trashed Katie's boat also ruined her GPS.
Oh, now that's a shame.
Yeah, what did you want him to say to that, Nancy?
She seemed to think you'd let me borrow one of yours.
I'll let you borrow one, sure. I got a spare right here in my duffel. You know what else I got in my duffel?
Don't answer that, Nancy.
Why am I getting the feeling I'm not going to like this?
This is a little seamanship quiz I whipped up.
I don't want your
about making people pass it before they're
quiz.
allowed to rent any kind of watercraft once I become harbor master. Here.
I'm thinking about making people pass it before they're allowed to rent any kind of watercraft.
The idea is to cut down on having to rescue people who got no business being out on the water in the first place. Trouble is, nobody's actually taken it yet. I need a guinea pig.
You mean, if I take the quiz, you'll let me borrow the GPS?
If you pass the quiz, the GPS is yours. You'll need that container for the last question.
What do you mean? Why do I need a container for one of the questions? What kind of quiz is this?
See you around.
Watch out for Caddy.
Did you say watch out for Kenny? Watch out for Caddy. Watch out for Caddy. Plus, thank you so much. Sorry, I get so embarrassed when I sneeze on stream. Oh my gosh. Oh, hi, Bud Windchimes. How are you? Political discourse is exactly what I look for in an Nancy Drew game, right? Finally, what's been missing from mysteries all along. Oh, give this type of guy an Americano. at drip price when we're out of drip at the end of the day, and they never notice or say it's a really good cup of coffee. Yes! Get 'em, Tilda! You show 'em. You show 'em the flavor. I've always been more of an espresso girly than a coffee girly. If I had the patience and the time, I would have an espresso maker, but I don't, so I just drink terrible instant coffee. Yam, why do you hate this man? What's wrong with this guy? You don't like boat politics? I thought you loved politics, Yam. Last question is a drug test? What am I putting in this container? I can't even zoom in on this container. I don't know what it is. It looks like a picnic basket. The sun always sets in the west.
That looks right.
Oh, okay. What is the current fine for clamming without a permit in Snake Horse Harbor? Oh, it was a stupid collection of numbers, like 138.46. Yeah, I know that's not right, Nancy. We gotta go back to the whale man. The left side of the boat is its port side. The moon always rises in the sky. No? Oh. The moon always I have no idea where the moon rises.
Yes!
Okay. What does this mean in Morse code? No. The North Star is part of what constellation? Ursa Major. Is that right? No. Okay. Big Dipper. No? Okay. That's it. That concludes all the constellations I know. A schooner is a boat with at least 2...
No.
Wow, Nancy really declined that one really fast. What's the name of the knot below? Square. Knot.
Wrong.
Nope. Okay. What kind of knot is it? Square. Nope. Okay. Bring me a male Dungeness crab? That's a crazy ask for somebody who's not allowed to rent a boat until they pass this quiz. That's the last question? Bring me a male Dungeness crab? Where the hell am I even gonna find that? In the water that I'm not allowed to be in until I pass your stupid test? That's crazy. That's crazy work. No. Ticking me off. Sun always sets in the British Empire. Thank you, Yam. Got a few. Yeah, I got a few. So I know a couple things, but definitely less things than I thought I knew. I used to know knots. I went to summer camp growing up, and they definitely taught us knots. But I have not needed knots for
Looks like I can't go in there.
a long time. Reserved for club annual party. Well, it sounds like a really good time. Alright, what else
Each
we got?
flag stands for a letter of the alphabet, and so do those words. Interesting.
Alright, so we'll definitely be back here then. Ooh, I should make this another one of my summer projects. I should memorize the international communication alphabet. I only know a few random ones. Like, I would never guess that M is Mike. The middle letters here, I'm never remember those. Wait, how much are postcards here? 99 cents, what a deal. Oh. So a male Dungeness crab has a skinnier carcass? I don't know what you call this. Belly? Ridge? Than a female? That's the only spot the difference I see. Oh, the abdomen of a female is wider than that of a male. Thank you, postcard. Gosh, I love postcards. Is Nancy aware of the answers but just not answering right? You know, that's a good point, Yam. Is she like me? She's like, a shooter's a boat with at least 2 butts? That's not right. I don't know what is right, but I know that's not right. That knot is a D's knot. Oh, what good one, Yam. What a wonderful original joke. What is this? What? We're just gonna write this down real fast. Okay. Heart 6, spade 5, diamond 10, spade 2, spade 7. Oh, just kidding. It's a passcode. Never mind. What? What? Oh, this is a different one.
Guess not all of them open.
Okie dokie.
Guess not all of them open.
That's crazy that I only came up to the one that opens.
A book on sea monsters. Very cool.
No sooner did humans take to the lakes and coastal waters of North America in boats, they began to tell the frightening encounters of the strange water-dwelling creatures. Alright, more about the caddy. Some cryptozoologists theorize Caddy, Champ, Bessie, and Ogopogo. Throwbacks to prehistoric times. Some lady in here is having a great time. Alright, anything else for me in here? I guess there's also a lighthouse. I haven't been to the lighthouse. Okay, so 2 of them open. 3 of them open. That's so suspicious. Atlantic herring. Hey Jenna, it was good to visit you last month. Boy, do I miss that clam chowder. Oh, and you too. I love Kim. Can you send me the recipe? Oh, just that one. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Only know Dungeness crab from being very valuable in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Yeah, Dungeness crab, that's the one that people like to eat, right? That's why it's valuable? I feel like that's one of the fancy ones people like to eat. There's so much noise window people. Yeah, this place is deserted. I guess they're all in that private party in the other room so that we didn't have to animate all those people. Oh, that's right. Okay, I think we saw that one, and then...
Nothing behind this one.
I think I found them all.
What
oh, can I talk to
get
you?
For you, Nancy?
Since we haven't met, there's only one way you could know my name.
On the day my Aunt Iris turned this place over to me, she said, Jenna, you're about to become a real good listener. And darned if she wasn't right.
How long ago was that?
Aunt Iris left it to me 3 years ago. It's been in the Devlin family since the day it was built, which was back in like 1866 or something. So, you're visiting Katie Firestone. My condolences.
Your condolences?
Me and her don't see eye to eye on a couple of things.
Like the whale?
You mean like the whale?
That orca out there should be rejoined with her pod as soon as possible. Period. End of story. No matter what Miss Fancy Schmancy science degree says. Other people may be bamboozled by all her talk of data charts and field tests and monitoring whatnots, but not me. The only thing she wants is to get that whale into an aquarium. It wouldn't surprise me if Katie's been secretly feeding it. Which is against the law, by the way. And you know what else? It wouldn't surprise me if she trashed her own boat, because she knew that.
Why is everybody saying that?
Night, everybody would assume that Holt did it and not want to vote for him. I got an idea. Let's change the subject.
I love every single person in this game. They are so amped. They have a hard take on their whale position. And they are ready to tell you about it. I love it. This is going to be a great one. It's going to be, you know, just like Alejandro was so passionate about the artifacts at the museum. Everybody here is so passionate about whales in every single different direction.
Does Andy Jason ever come in here?
Everybody comes in here. Know how some people can't go a day without coffee? People around here can't go a day without a bowl of my clam chowder. In fact, if you ever want a free sample, just say the word.
Can I have a free sample? These people need a hobby. I think whales is their hobby. I think that's the problem is that's the hobby. The hobby's whales. She looks like she could be inclined to women. Is Nancy lonely? You know, well, here's the problem. Nancy's not lonely. Nancy has a boyfriend, Ned Nickerson. So, although, you know, we don't know if Nancy's inclined to women or not. That's never been established. All we know is that she does have a boyfriend. Who would have thought the folks in Snake Horse would be so passionate about whales? I mean, look, sure, she's even got the whales on her shirt. Just like Nancy has the horse on her shirt. Now, if we meet somebody else who has a snake on their shirt, perfect trifecta. Perfect thruple. We'll be thrupling with them.
Is Andy Jason in here now, by any chance?
Actually, he only comes in once or twice a week. Says he's too busy. Of course, the reason he's so busy is because he's too cheap to hire another person to help him run the place. Kinda surprised me when I heard he was trying to buy Katie Firestone out. Must have something up his sleeves, all I can figure.
Okay. Do we want to talk about Shanghaiing, or I could try clam chowder, or even better, I could try one of the muffins. Why am I afraid I'm gonna die if I try one of the muffins?
What do you know about the Shanghaiing that used to go on around here?
It never went on, that's what I know. Shoving grown men into passageways and carting them off to ships never to be seen again? It's just a big, colorful, tall tale. Never happened.
Think I could try a bowl of your clam chowder?
Coming right up. Next one will be on the house, too.
Oh, that's far too generous, but thank you.
That was delicious.
Here, let me get rid of that for you.
It's been fun talking to you.
Yeah, hasn't it, though?
Hasn't it, though?
Hey, stay out of there.
Sorry.
God, I love Nancy so much. She just walks right up to people's bags and starts trifling with them. Oh my goodness. How many bowls of clam chowder can Nancy eat?
Hi, Nancy. How's it going?
No, I want to eat more clam chowder.
It's been fun talking to you.
Yeah, hasn't it, though?
Darn. Can't wait for Nancy to eat 10,000 calories in a day. I know. I wanted to see how many bowls of clam chowder we could fit. I can't believe, one, you don't even get the muffin option anymore. I just get one bowl of clam chowder. I have to come back, what, a different day? Nancy's a growing girl. She's got to eat. Have we ever seen her BF? Does he live in Canada? He talks to us on the phone. He's totally real, okay? I don't know that we ever see him though. Now that you say it, but hey, you know, that's totally real in my heart. Didn't feel like that when you made that awful sandwich. I know, I can't believe Nancy, she's having a really, we should make Nancy Have another sandwich. She's not eating enough. She's a growing girl. 138.43. I was pretty close with whatever random number I put in there. 140. I already forgot it. 138.
Perfect.
43. Okay. Morse code, constellations, schooner, not. Where am I supposed to find a male crab? Alright, I'm gonna go play some games before I talk to that guy. Starting with this one.
I'll need to win all the games first.
What? I have to win all the games first? Yes.
Throughout the center, you've been able to hear the sounds different cetaceans make. To see just how good your memory is, press a button, listen to the sound that plays, then press the button of the cetacean that made the sound. If you've made a correct match, the button lights will stay on. When all the buttons are lit, you've matched them all.
Is that not right? It's not the gray whale? Or is that? That's the one that sounds like a whale. Is that a humpback? Okay. Okay, I remember the killer whale sounded. Hold on. That's the killer whale. The killer whale had the high pitch one. And then I think the porpoise and the mink whale, they both sounded like Star Wars, but I don't remember which one was which. I think the porpoise purrs. And then the mink whale, that was a Star Wars whale. Oh yeah, dude. I know my whale sounds. What kind of music does this guy have playing in this museum? Ooh, feeding frenzy. Goes to mystery. Did wonder why it's so specific. I guess it's random per playthrough. Oh, the cost? Maybe so. See, I guessed Ursa Major, but she didn't say I was right. She didn't say I was wrong either. But I tried Ursa Major in here. I thought that's what it was. But that's just because it's one of the only constellations I know. Gotta head out, but thanks for streaming and enjoy. Oh, thank you, Nancy Hannah. Have a great night. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yeah, the punch card wasn't punched. Yeah, they just get little check marks. It's kind of lame. The whales are hungry. When they surface, give them a fish. The more you feed them in the time provided, the higher your score.
Yum! Yum! Yum!
Oh!
Yum! Yum!
That's not what whales sound like. We just learned what whales sound like.
Yum! 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 Yum!
But you can't whack the whales, you just have to feed them fish. Nice, dude, yas! 18 whales fed. Checkmark, feeding frenzy. I wonder if I can get all of these prizes. Are these the options? I hope I win a whale tour. I mean, that's my guess at what I win, but, you know, a $5 t-shirt would be pretty cool too. Bloop. Never a dull moment. Dolly the doll's porpoise must do certain things to survive, like eat, breathe, and avoid her enemies. She's just like us. Use your keyboard arrows to make sure she eats, doesn't run out of air, and avoids the dangers forever lurking in the ocean. Don't mind if I do. Fish is going through that feeding frenzy fish. In fairness, he was in a feeding frenzy. I probably should have picked hard for my Nancy. Whoa, for my Nancy Drew game. Whoops. Or not. Why are there torpedoes? Is that something the dolphins have to avoid on a regular basis? Wait, do I want the fish? Is the fish good? Eat the fish. Eat the fish. Eat the fish. Avoid toxic chemicals. Oh, I died. Oh, that was so sad. I'm so sorry, Dolly. Okay, so pay attention to my air, blowhole. What the heck is this game like on hard? Blowhole. Can I eat the shark? Oh. Wait. Okay, let me... Hold on, quit. Hard. Let me see what hard is like. Sorry. I don't know what the goal... Is there like a goal score? Yum. This reminds me of Feeding Frenzy. This should have been the Feeding Frenzy game. No, don't die, don't die. Go up. Yeah! Yay! I beat it on hard. True gamer. Perfect. Wasted. No. Oh, the North Star is in Ursa Minor. Oh, that makes sense. Now I feel like an idiot. Does Whale World Man don a whale tail? You know, I guess we'd find out if he's the villain. I feel like that's the only time you really get to see their posteriors. Really hard to see the backside of somebody behind the counter. Oh no, a pod of whales is trapped in the inlet. Use this quiz to help them swim to open water. Each correct answer moves them closer to freedom, but get 3 wrong, you'll have to start over. Oh, like Incredible Crisis. Megaterra nova angeliae is the scientific name for... Nice! The cetacean that can swim the fastest is... Is it the porpoise or the orca or the minke whale? Maybe it's the minke whale? Nope. Okay. Sea mammals, including dolphins and killer whales, are trained by the military because they are extremely stupid. They're really fond of being bossed around. I'm glad we got to the bottom of it. Orcas are called killer whales because they kill and eat other whales. How many blowholes do baleen whale have? 2? Minke whales have dorsal fins shaped like... they have no dorsal fin? Darn it. The diet of baleen whales consists of... Yes! Nice. Get 3 wrong and the whales die. Oh, look, the whales made it to safety, okay? I didn't fail the whales. I successfully pretended to know enough about whales. In my skimming of the museum here. Alright, time for the good stuff. Give me the swag. Give me something good. Give me that t-shirt now, baby. Nice. Whale watching tour.
The whale watching tour. All right.
Yeah, let's go tell, what's his name? Andy? Andy, you have to give me a free tour now.
Hi, Nancy.
I won a free whale watching tour.
Well, congratulations. I'll give you an exclusive tour. Just be you and me.
Nope, don't like that. Don't like that. Don't like that.
I'm ready when you are.
Here we go. You think there are male Dungeness crabs out here? Here. Eagle. Eagle. Bird. Seal. Otter.
Thank you for the great tour and for letting me use your camera.
My pleasure.
Nice. What a nice tour we went on.
Thanks for your time.
Drop by again.
A $30 value. Amateur detective found that. I think it was extremely risky to go into the ocean with this man on a solo whale watching tour. Yeah, it was high risk, high reward. We got to see a lot of animals. On and off, I'm working on Mix It Up Tangia stuff. Oh, that's cool, Eddie. I hope that goes well for you. Well, thank you for stopping in either way. So I think we've met everybody now. So Ursa Minor.
Am I smart or what?
I'm gonna go with or what, because we definitely Googled that, Nancy. Maybe the lighthouse? Do you think the lighthouse? We should save. Maybe the lighthouse has some crabs? Or some Morse code? Get a flashbang the stream redeemed? Bold choice, Eddie. Ah, yeah, there's gotta be crabs out here.
Yuck, I'm not picking them up.
Well, you're gonna have to pick something up, Nancy.
These would be great for rock skipping. I already have some rocks.
I like that she took 3 different rocks. Hello? Whoa! Hello? No, that's a lady crab. No, I don't want that. No, put it back. No!
And I alone am left to tell the tale.
But I think that's a lady crab. How do you put it back? Put it back. Oh. Okay. Sorry. Sorry, Madam Dungeness Crab. Hmm? Do I have anything? Is he in here in the belly button of the sand? Do I need to get... Okay, wait. Well, where'd she go? Maybe I needed her to lure out the man crab. Darn it, I screwed it all up. What do I do with these holes?
I already have some rocks.
Why are there so many rocks? Why are there so many takeable rocks? Why are you not leaving no trace, Nancy? Aha! I think that's another female. But I'm gonna... Hold on. I'm gonna test my theory and see if I can...
And I alone am left to tell the tale.
Okay, so that didn't work even remotely. But I was right, this is a great spot for crabs. Crabs? That's a man! That's a man crab! Yes. Excellent.
SS. Maybe this broke off from a ship.
Good sleuthing, Nancy. Oh, we're taking that? Okay. Kind of creepy out here, Nancy. Put a rock on the sand. I tried to put a rock on the sand hole, but it didn't let me. I would think I should put a rock in the sand hole.
What do you think you're doing?
Trespassing?
Those signs over there say no trespassing, which means keep out. Which means you, girly.
Girly?
Leave.
But I just...
Now.
Hey, it didn't game over me, though. I can't... Why is there like a bloody handprint on the no trespassing? He didn't even want to see my crab. But I did all this work, I got this crab. Can I skip stones on the water? Whoops. What do I need all these rocks for? Hit him with a rock. That would be a good defense mechanism. He is suspicious. I don't know, man. I really don't know who the bad guy is. I do firmly believe it's a guy, though. I think the bad guy is one of the guys. I don't think it's one of the girls. But I don't know. Katie Firestone is a drag queen, so it kind of puts her in a gray area there. In my headcanon. Ah.
Piece of paper inside. Maybe it's a message. That's odd.
0.08.615 Rosebud. Okay, and I can't kayak without the GPS. And I need to be smarter to have the GPS.
What's up?
Wow, there's a... Okay, let's just run through them all.
Sounds like Holt Scotto was one of the people who didn't care for what you had to say last night.
He and I never see eye to eye. Now, if I were a fisherman, I'd be right as rain no matter what nonsense came out of my mouth. Fine harbor master he'd make.
I talked to Jenna Devlin when I was at the Hot Kettle.
What nasty rumor is she spreading about me today?
Boy, you do not have a lot of friends on this island, huh?
Do you two not like each other or something?
She doesn't like me, that's for sure. She thinks I'm a know-it-all from the big city.
I found this piece of wood on the beach. There's something strange about it.
What do you mean? Let's see it. Ouch, those splinters are sharp. That is odd. It looks like it's been in the water a long time, but if that were the case, those edges would be dull. That looks like it broke off of something just recently.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Any idea where it came from?
Could be off a cargo ship, I guess. But you know who you should ask? Casey Porterfield. He works at the Maritime Library in Port Townsend. You should give him a call. His number's 360-555-3095. He loves checking out stuff like this.
Should I write that down, or you think she'll put that in my phone? 360-555-3095. Casey Porterfield.
I saw a boat in a bottle at Andy Jason's place. He said it was made by a guy named Benjamin Hawkins.
As a matter of fact, I've done some research on Hawkins. He settled here in the mid-1800s, lived in a cabin where the lighthouse is now.
Why are you doing research on him?
Some of the things I heard about him got my curiosity going. For instance, he apparently had a major feud going with some sea captain. Hawkins would see the guy's sail on the horizon, grab his family and all his valuables, and go into hiding for days.
Where would they hide?
Nobody knew. Rumor had it that the sea captain was an ex-pirate, which might explain why Hawkins hid. But where he hid is still a mystery.
See you in a bit.
Be careful out there.
Okay, fair information. Cargo ship made of wood. Well, you know, Katie is sus. I think, yeah, you might be, you know, you might be onto something, Yum. I don't know who to trust anymore in this game. Katie is sus. They're all sus. They're all sus. Except for the barista. There's no way the barista did anything. The barista's just out here vibing. I really don't remember seeing anywhere with Morse code. Oh, is it on my computer? Does my computer have Morse code? Or did it just have an anagram decoder?
No anagrams that need busting yet.
Oh, right. I can just Google stuff in this game. I don't remember what I needed to look at. Measurement, navigational tools, Little Dipper. Okay, hold on, what do I need to know to get my GPS? It's a minor, Morse code, schooner, not. Nautical terms. New to boating, desperate to learn sailorese. Below are some commonly used nautical terms and their meanings. Read it and show that guy from the yacht club that you too know what a foxel? Foxela? That can't be what that is. Okay, what is a schooner? That's not in the nautical terms? A schooner? Whoops. Oh, sailboat types, that's where it is. 2 a.m. knot. Stoppers, crown knot, figure 8, bends. Is it a fisherman knot? Fisherman knot. Turquoise turtle used for shoelaces because it rarely comes undone. Okay, I think it's a fisherman's knot. Bends? Whoops. Oh, sorry, computer. A schooner is a covered and drawn wagon, and well, this says it's a boat with at least 2. At least 2 what? Wheels? What do I do with that, Yum?
Perfect.
Oh, fisherman. And it is a bend.
That should do it.
Nice. Schooner is a boat with 2 paddle. No. Nope, with 2 sails.
No.
Darn it. Dinghy, sloop, ketch, yawl, and schooner. 2 or more masts. 2 or more masts. Alright, and then I need to write down this Morse code thing, and then we're gonna be on our way. This is great. We're gonna get to kayak. We're gonna have freedom. I need to call that guy. Oh, this is great. I feel so good. We've made so much progress.
Very good.
Alright, a little patronizing, Nancy. Okay, so I've got dot 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 dash. Dash dash dash. Dash dot. Those two separate things? I think they're two separate things. Dash, then dot 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 dash, then dot dash dash dash, which is either O or S. I know that O or S is the dash 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 in the SOS, because one of them's dot dot dot, one of them's dash dash dash. Dot dash. Rat au chocolat. Hello everyone, how's killer whale hunting coming along? Welcome in, Rat au chocolat. It's going honestly really good, I feel like, so far. I haven't done anything. I've just met all of our characters basically. But I feel like I've learned so much about whales, and we got to go whale watching, and I'm having a great time. How are you? This took me hours as a kid. I can so see that. Like, some of these things I just got lucky and knew, and then I didn't realize everything else you could pretty much just Google in your computer, which feels like almost a cheap way to do it. To be like, oh, the only way to solve this is get on the laptop and Google Morse code. That's okay. We've done so much Morse code in these Nancy games. I don't think we need to learn it. Okay. So let's see. We had dot 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 dash. This is not all the letters. Okay, so O is the one with all the dashes. So there's an O and there's an O. And then a dot is an E. And then just a dash. Okay. And then dot dash dot dot, that's an L. And then dot 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 dash on this page, but 4 dots, that's an H. Next page. Oh, there are numbers? I didn't know there were numbers. Oh, T is the dash. Okay, and then dot 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 dash. That's a 4. Why is there a 4 in this? 4. Oh wait, no, that's the 4. Dot 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 dash. Oh, that's a V. Oh. Oh my goodness! Penelope Puzzles, thank you so much for the raid! Oh my gosh, sorry, I got so into Morse code, my alerts are so quiet today. Let me give you a shout out. I hope this, oh whoops, I hope my shout out to Penelope Puzzles. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? What were you playing? Tomodachi Life, I want to play it so badly. It looks so fun. My shout outs work on this Nancy scene. I guess not. Sorry. Sometimes my shoutout player sometimes works and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it plays a little clip from people. But thank you so much. Welcome in, Raiders. My name's Poky. I'm playing through all of the Nancy Drew games, and I guess this is game... probably like the 10th one in the series, somewhere around there. It's taking me a long time to do, but it's one of the things one of the 2 things I'm doing. I'm playing all the GameCube games, and then I'm also playing all the Nancy Drew games, so I kind of swap between those most of the time. And this is my first time playing Danger on Deception Island, so I'm learning so much about whales. But yeah, welcome in. How was your stream? Fellow Activate Windows user. Thank you, Rado Chocolat. I really... Yeah, it's really bad in these Nancy games because it blows up the Activate Windows logo like so large. It's normally tame in the corner, but it's so annoying in these Nancy games. Modern Nancy would use ChatGPT to solve her mysteries. No, she wouldn't, Yum. No, I like to think that she's anti-AI, but maybe not. Maybe I'm just wrong in that. Gucci, I have a Nancy Drew character. A Nancy Drew character island in Tomodachi Life? That's amazing. Oh my goodness, we all need to follow Penelope Puzzles and check out... Oh my god. I love that as a concept so much. All of the Nancy Drew characters in an island together. I have to go just to see my boy Alejandro. Oh. Love, love, love from Scarlet Hand. Alejandro, he's my boy. Oh, he's so beautiful. I bet he's beautiful in your Tomodachi Life world too. Oh my goodness. Taylor Sinclair is dating Rick Harlan. Nancy's anti-AI. Yes, that's what I like to hear. Of course. Of course she would be. Of course. She's sensible. We know that by her clothing. She's a very sensible gal. I still need to make him. We'll wait for you. Yes. Oh my god, I hope I'm there. I hope I'm there next time you're streaming so that I can see Alejandro come to life. Oh my god, it sounds amazing. But thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. If you need to raid and run, that's totally cool. But thank you for being here. Thank you so much for the raid. I finished my Morse code while we were talking, and it says, I don't know if you can see my notebook, but it says vote for Holt. Vote and then the number 4 and then Holt. So, I should have known that there would be vanity inside this little project that Holt gave me. That was foolish on my part that I didn't just assume vanity.
Correct.
Excellent.
I have to bring him a male Dungeness crab?
Babes, don't worry. We have one. We have one. We're gonna go. We're gonna give it to him. We did all that work. Safety first. I think this was just a campaign card and not a quiz. How effective would that be on you if you got a trivia set of questions like that and you found out at the end it was a paid for campaign thing? I fear it would work on me. I think I would be really mad at the politician at the end though. Have you looked into removing the watermark? I have something set up that lets me use my PC for 3 to 4 hours without it. Oh no, I haven't looked into removing the watermark. It honestly doesn't bother me that much. And it doesn't show up in most of my games. I can play them like I play most of my games not full screen, so it doesn't even matter except for the Nancys, which for some reason make it so large. After he reamed us at the lighthouse, I don't think we'll be voting for him anymore. Yeah, really? That's no way to get votes, Holt. You should know. You should be nice to your constituents and let them trespass on your lighthouse. That's just good politics. Nancy, you're gonna yellow belly up to him. You're just gonna, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm trespassing. I'm sorry. Nancy.
I'm sorry for trespassing like that.
So what do you want?
I've got a male crab, I think.
Let's have a look. Right as rain. Just ace the rest of the quiz and you'll be home free. I'll take care of the crab for you.
I finished that seamanship quiz.
Let's have a look. Right as rain. Congratulations. Here's your GPS. Just turn around and follow the instructions. I'll take care of the crab for you.
Great. Thank you.
I love that there is 0 seconds, not even a millisecond of cut time between the lines he says in these paragraphs, and they just slam right into each other. Let me look at that. Right is right. Yay, we can go kayaking now. This is so exciting. Oh, we'll take that tone with us. Chadvicular. Oh, that's right. Yeah, he is looks maxing, an older looks maxing, Holt maxing, as the kids used to call it.
See you around.
Yeah, whatever.
The more we talk to him, I kind of love him because he really just doesn't care. He just couldn't give a care for any heck. had him crab napping from us. You know, in fairness, I did kind of give him the crab, but I feel like it's kind of an expensive crab. I feel like I should have been compensated, but Nancy
Hi,
never
Nancy. How's it going?
Nancy never gets compensated for anything that she does ever. Ugh. Drives me bananas. How many channel points to get Poky to play Tomodachi Life Living the Dream on stream? But I guess the answer is 500k. Oh man, Power, you would really screw me with that one because I do not own a Switch 2. Is the Tomodachi Life, can you play it on Switch 1? Do they have it out on Switch 1? Because I would strongly consider it then, but if I have to buy a whole Switch 2... Oh, it is on the Switch 1? Oh. Well, that makes things a lot easier. Then I might get it if it ever goes on sale. Doesn't even have a Switch 2 specific version. Really? I didn't know that. You're playing on Switch 1? I didn't know it was on Switch 1. This is mind-blowing news to me because I was talking with somebody the other day and she was like, yeah, I have it on my DS because I don't have a Switch 2. And I didn't realize that it was on Switch 1. I was like, oh, maybe I should just go get a DS copy of the really old version of Tomodachi Life. This is great news. I didn't know it was on Switch 1. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's so exciting. Okay, I gotta come to Penelope Puzzle streams so I can see how it's done. Get a little context. And then we might do it. We could do it. We could do it. 3DS, sorry. They're all the same. All the DSs are the same to me. Wii and Wii U are the same to me. Switch 1 and 2 are the same to me. There's no... If you don't change the name, then the console is the same to me. I'm never gonna remember the difference. PlayStations 3, 4, and 5, they're all the same to me. I don't know. They're all the same. There's a PS1, there's a PS2, and then all the PlayStations after that are the same thing.
You know, your clam chowder really is awesome.
Say no more. Next one will be on the house too.
Yes! More clam chowder. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. How much clam chowder can we get Nancy to eat? With 2 saltines, not even oyster crackers.
That was delicious.
Here, let me get rid of that for you.
It's been fun talking to you.
Back at ya.
It's been fun eating bowls and bowls of clam chowder.
Hi, Nancy.
Whoops.
How's it going?
Sorry.
It's been fun talking to you.
Ain't that the truth?
DS entry was Japan. Oh, so there was a DS one. But the American one is the 3DS one. Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you. Giving us free clam chowder. She's not flirting with us. Yum, I didn't say that she wasn't flirting with us. I was just telling you Nancy has a boyfriend. So it doesn't matter if she's flirting with us. Can we call him? I think he's not in our phone directory. Oh, that's right. I needed to call Casey Porterfield. We can call the Hardy Boys. That's it. No Ned. Can't call our boyfriend in this one.
Maritime Library, this is Casey.
Hi, my name is Nancy Drew. Katie Firestone suggested I give you a call.
Katie who?
Katie Firestone?
Never heard of her.
Oh.
I know a marine biologist named Katie Firestone.
Yes, that's her. I'm staying with her here in Snake Horse Harbor.
Oh, well then what can I do for you?
She said you might be able to help me identify the ship that this piece of plywood I found on the beach came from.
How do you know it came from a ship?
Because it says SS on it. The rest of the name is missing.
Doesn't mean anything. Now if it said SS, which stands for steamship, that'd be different.
Actually, that is what it says.
Oh, well then it came from a ship. Or should I say, shipwreck. What kind of wood is it?
I don't know.
I don't know. Old?
Sorry, for a second there, I thought you said old.
Actually, that is what I said.
You're about as much use as a beanie in a hurricane. Look, if you want me to tell you what shipwreck that wood came from, you're gonna have to tell me what kind of wood it is.
But I have no idea.
Well, you just get yourself a book on wood and figure it out. Maybe Katie has one. Soon as you do, call me back. I love checking out stuff like this.
Alright, this is my favorite guy, and I very clearly have to go Google a bunch of wood now. And then I guess I can go kayaking after I do the fun task of Googling wood. Fly wood to make a ship? Nancy doesn't know. Nancy doesn't know anything about ships. You can't expect her to be good at everything, alright? She's good at sleuthing. She's good at near-death evasions. That's pretty much it. She Googles everything else. Nancy wears horse t-shirts to protect the public, otherwise she has too much riz. Exactly, exactly. She's gotta keep Ned. You know? She could- and she can't not have a boyfriend very quickly. We don't even have her boyfriend's phone number. What, you're telling me there's no wood here? I don't, okay, I was so for sure that I had to Google stuff. I guess I'll ask Katie. I want to go out on my kayak, but I really like this Casey Porterhouse guy.
What's up? See you in a bit. I'll be right here.
I don't know what kind of wood it is. I don't know
What's
what
up?
kind of wood it is.
See you in a
I
bit.
don't
Be
know
careful
what
out
kind
there.
of wood it is. I don't know what kind of wood it is. If you were a book on wood, where would you be? I kind of just want to go kayaking. I think I should save. This feels like a good place to die. No saving, no menu, no. Just not allowed. But she's gonna die. Okay. Oh my god. Don't take the life jacket? Alright, well since I just saved and since you asked so nicely, Jan. Immediately! Teen detective ignored warnings to wear life jacket while kayaking. I didn't even leave the dock. Okay. There, I took my gear. There we go. I guess I'll take this message in a bottle. Genie in a bottle, you better rub me the right way. I do not know what to do with that. I love that we have to look down every time she paddles. Whoa. To the right? To the right? Where are we going, Nancy? Ah!
There's a channel marker. Katie said not to go past them.
But what if we did? Have you considered, Nancy? What if we did go past them? Do I just go back to the ship rocks? Hold on, can I come out here and then go right? Rocks. Alright, so I'm pretty clearly at the end of the map. Having to look down has the extra side effect of making you feel disoriented. Yeah, it's really giving me the nice effect of,
Guess I better stay away from there.
feeling seasick. Which is extra fun. Because I'm definitely gonna kill Nancy on accident, and oh, it's so disorienting. Okay. What did I come out here for? I feel like I can't- oh, cave! That's what I came out here for. Yes. Yes. To the left. More bottles. Who is leaving all these messages in bottles? In 48. Oh, now I'm just in the cave looking around. Okay. Cool, that's also still very disorienting. I feel like Nancy really should have told somebody where she's going. She should not have done this alone. Ooh, waterfall. Dead end? Alright, I think that's sufficient, oh my god. I think that's sufficient creepiness for me. And then, can I go... How do I get back? This is so much more agonizing than just actually kayaking. And Nancy becomes completely inept when she's not following good sense protocol. Yeah, she immediately has no more bike riding skills. She has no kayaking skills. She needs all that safety gear. It's the only way she can remember how things work. Gosh darn it, I'm so disoriented. I don't know where I am in the water. I can hear the seals harping in the background. Okay, here we go. Here's a pile of rocks that looks familiar. What, jellyfish? Oh, hooray. Okay. That was far less thrilling than I thought it was going to be. I thought the kayaking would really be something. But instead I got N48, W123, and 08165. And I still need a book about wood, I guess. I think it's in my collection of books. Arboreal morphology. Great.
Complex morphological issues? Microscopic tracheid analysis? Microtome surfacing?
Nancy, what do you mean? You don't understand any of that? I thought this was for you.
I don't know if this book is for me, but maybe if I give Dr. Predovicu a call, she can help me out.
I have to call a wood lady to then call back the ship man? 715-555-9663. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, I think I'm gonna call these people and that's probably gonna be it for today. The kayaking was so disappointing, it has burned me out now. No more Nancy for today. Just a few phone calls. And then we'll pick up Nancy tomorrow. Such a bummer on the kayaking, man. The caves were neat, but like, not that neat.
This is Dr. Predovicu.
Hi, my name is Nancy Drew, and I'd like some help identifying this piece of wood I found.
I'd be happy to assist. Do you have our mailing address?
Well, that's the problem. I don't have time to send it to you. Would it be possible to identify it over the phone?
Certainly. Just hold it up to the phone for a couple of seconds and I'll take a reading. I'm kidding, of course. I usually don't do this over the phone, but I'll give it a try. You will, however, need to take a look at your sample under a microscope.
Oops, I better go do that. I'll call you right back.
Oh yay, I'm glad the microscope was useful. Did I do it? I just set it up there.
You have reached the desk of Dr. Irina Predovicu. I'm away from my desk, but will be back in a couple of minutes. Thank you.
Wait, how do I look at this thing under the microscope? I don't have anything.
I should finish this before I go looking at the slides in there. One slice of wood.
Oh, I needed a blade. Duh.
One glass slide. There. This is gonna look so cool under the microscope. Let's have a look.
Wood.
Irina Predoviciu speaking.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew again. I've got the sample all ready.
All right, we'll get started. Where did you find this wood?
It's a piece of driftwood, probably used for a crate.
Is the wood sample black, brown, or yellow?
Oh, I don't know. Brownish?
Brownish.
Brown or brown reddish?
I feel like it was red, but I don't know if it was painted.
Brown reddish.
Does the sample have many holes, just a couple, or none at all?
The holes in the microscope slide?
Many.
And are there some holes that are big and some that are small, or are they all the same size?
I feel like they were all the same size.
They're all the same size.
Okay, and the holes are really, really tiny, right?
I define tiny. Yes?
Yes.
Well, unfortunately, I can't ID the sample because that description accounts for a lot of different woods. Beech,
then why did we do
sycamore,
this?
alder, maple, you name it. Please check your sample again. Goodbye.
I was that far off? Gosh darn it. Wait. Okay, I feel like it's a brown reddish. There are many holes. I assume these are holes of uniform size. They're sizable, I guess. I'm what? That's one more time.
Irina speaking.
I am with the stupid wood.
Do you think you could take another stab at identifying that wood sample for me?
I'm sorry, but my policy is to limit free wood sample identifications to one per person.
Could you please make an exception in my case? It's kind of an emergency.
I'll tell you what. I'm doing a study on the side that focuses on problem solving. I'm collecting data by having people solve the puzzle that's on my website.
No.
If and when you solve it, I'll give you another free wood ID. Go to www.predoviciu.lab/consult.htm. Good luck.
Why is everybody running trial quizzes on me? Like I'm some kind of high school student. Okay, that's, you know what, this gives me a good starting. I didn't realize this was gonna be a whole thing. Alright, fine. I'm gonna make a note for myself. I need to call the doctor. I have to do her stupid wood quiz tomorrow, and we're gonna call the boat guy back, and I think that's where we're gonna leave it. Oh, I'm just so tired. Yeah, we're gonna come back to this tomorrow, I think. Oh my god. But let's see who we can raid out to. Thank you for babysitting me through this. It's really been quite a night for me. It's been such a long day. I got up so early. It was so hot out. I had to go out in the humid train. Oh, it was a mess. I think tonight we're gonna raid Hey Risque, who normally does Nancy Drew games, but tonight is doing American Truck Simulator, so I kind of want to see that. That sounds like a lot of fun. Alright, so we're gonna raid Hey Risque. But thank you for being here. I will be back tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Central Time. We will continue on, see how far we can make it in our Nancy game and our Nancy journey tomorrow. And until then, have a great week. It's still Wednesday. It is Wednesday, my dudes. Which is weird. It's weird I streamed on a Wednesday, but tomorrow, Thursday, we're gonna knock it out. We're gonna kill it with Nancy. It's gonna be amazing. Yeah, have a great night, everyone. Be nice to Hey Risque, and I hope to see you next time. Oh my god. Oh my god, wait, I have to save. Gosh darn it. Save. Save, 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 save. Sorry, and then I'll go. And then we'll exit. There we go. That's the stuff.